like a volcano blowing stuff everywhere. It was a fissure eruption, which happens when plates in the Earth's crust move apart and magma gushes out. So you might have already heard about how Iceland is growing due to these plates moving apart during your travels here so far. In the cave, they didn't know a lot about geology, and they thought that it just looked like a really big worm's burrow that it left behind. Okay? So we will begin walking over, but as we do, I just want you to look around at the lava field, look on the stones that 2 centimeters. So the plates are moving apart at 2 centimeters per year. So there's this much more of Iceland every single year. Not all lava was so lucky to flow through the tube and get transported further down the lava field. Some of it flew over the tube. So it would run on top of the tube over and over in layers, and these are all these layers that we can see all around us here. From the year 1973 to 1993, a 10-meter thick wall of ice blocked off the entrance to the cave. So of course no one could get inside. And then since the year 1993, when the cave was reopened, it has been protected by Icelandic law. So that means it's very important that we don't touch the cave and we don't take out any rocks or any souvenirs from the cave, just to preserve it for future generations. Some of you have already noticed, is on the ceiling. So if you look up with your headlamp, it's best to see it, and you see something white or silvery reflecting back at you. Everybody see it? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Very beautiful. Kind of looks like a constellation. Yeah. So we can actually say hello to our hosts in the cave now. This is the only living thing that's native to the cave. And it is colonies of bacteria. Okay? So this bacteria is actually of interest to space agencies such as NASA, because Mars and Iceland have a similar basalt geology and lava tubes. This bacteria only needs the iron and the rock to survive. That's how it lives. And so they think that if we were to find alien life on Mars, then it would look a lot like that. sharp eyes and have already spotted some coloration in the rocks on this tour. I just like to point it out in this room because I think everyone can see very easily. So we call this the red room because of the red color on the ceiling. So I know some of you already know the answer, so you can just tell me what element causes this color.
Iron.
Iron, yes. So iron in the rocks, which is only about 13% of the rock, reacts with the air and oxidizes, forming iron oxide, which is otherwise known as rust.
Rust,
So the same
esatto,
rust on your car or your bike is exactly what's on the ceiling here, giving us this beautiful red color. So there's also another very vivid color in this room. If you look just up there on the wall, you see a bright yellow stripe. Everybody see it sort of where the ceiling and the wall start to merge? On the ceiling. That wavy pattern. So does that remind anyone of something you've seen on the tour already?
Up above?
Yeah.
Up above, yes. Okay. A+.
Cos'era
So this is just the same pattern as that pohoi lava that we
Vedi
saw
le
above.
onde così.
So the reason we see it on the ceiling here is that the pohoi layer was underneath. Another layer of lava came on top and took an impression of that design. Then when this layer fell down in a rockfall, we can now see that negative impression up above.
È
So
il
it's like a
negativo
reverse image of
delle
that
rocce che sono
pohoi
cadute
wavy
che
design.
erano formate dalla lava.
It's a negative, yes, precisely.
Qualche millimetro.
So while most of the lava behind would solidify at 1000 degrees, this chocolatey leftover lava layer would only become a solid at about 900 degrees, so a lower melting point. So when the lava behind became a solid, it squeezed out the still liquid leftover lava. And that created this drippy looking layer as it then hardened on this wall
Che a
here.
1000 gradi la tipo
But
quella.
at the same time, the drips were hitting the ground and building up drip by drip. So there's a very nice specimen right there for you to see. And there's also a couple right here for those on this side. Stone's reach. So you'll notice some gaps on the wall behind me where there should be candles. There's some on this side as well. But they've been sold off as a souvenir for people.
Sì, li hanno rubati.
Okay, so they were stolen from the cave. And in fact, at the very back of the cave, further than we'll go today, there used to be a 1 to 1.5 meter tall lava candle. And now all that's left is something that looks like a tree stump. So somebody stole that stalagmite and took it out of the cave all those years ago.